Yeah, there's the new normal clown world where you pretend the biggest bullshit ever pulled is real. You know, not just this crap either. Not just that. There's all the rest. Maybe I should put my clown mask on and go and watch some NASA streams. Yeah, some rocket launches going into space. Wear my clown mask and clap and cheer and pretend that's real too. Yeah, so that's it. It's the end now because well, they don't like it. They don't like it when there's I don't know, a small minority. I suppose, I don't know what percent it is, that know it's all bullshit. Yeah. And they don't like that because they're Nephilim monsters that think they own us. That's right. You're supposed to go along with their narrative, no matter how transparent it is, for being total bullshit. And that's what most people are doing because they're dumb sheep. Yep, they think this is real. They think that this is real, even though nobody knows anybody that has died from this. Yeah. The only people that have died recently there were people murdered by those dancing doctors and nurses, yeah? Yeah, I suppose that's why they're so happy, yeah? They just got to murder all their patients instead of take care of them, yeah? Yeah. And they murdered them all, not just 1 in 10, like was it the Liverpool treatment, whatever, yeah? Just all of them, murder 10 out of 10 and say it was this, yeah? There we go, that's your pre-programming. Yeah. It's not real for the moment, but one day they're going to drop a poison bomb on all of us. And then, because all the sheep will be pre-programmed, they'll go, yeah, you see, the pandemic's real. Never mind that there'll be the biggest fleet of chemtrail sprayers ever when they finally decide to kill us. Never mind that, they can't see that. They can't see pollution literally coming out the back of aircraft, which and then they pattern it with EMFs into what we know as clouds. That's it. So we've been clowned, and we've been clowned our entire lives, and that's about it, really. Yeah, nothing else to say, nothing else to do. And there were people starting to protest the lockdown because it was bullshit. And what do? Well, they direct the sheeple in another direction. Yeah, that's probably not even real too. You know what I'm talking about? It's complete fabricated bullshit. So there you go. So that's it. That's it. Drowned out. The voices of people calling out this what it is. That's just drowned out now with, BLM. Yeah, just another narrative of the scum. And none of those dumb people realise they're being manipulated by the people who want them dead. And that's what it's going to lead to. So that's it. Further along with their agenda. Yeah, they're pushing us towards what they call sustainability. Yeah, or as Bill Gates calls it, innovating to zero. Yeah, where that basically means we're all dead. Yeah, they've got rid of the problem by getting rid of us. It's like getting rid of the poor, getting rid of poverty by getting rid of the poor. It's the same. That's the same thing. And that's it. They've got all the technology they need now to do it. So it's game over. Yeah, game over. Yeah, never going back to normal. I went out for a look around yesterday. Yeah, went past a few hotels. They're shut. No, yeah, they're. Had tape around them, and the shutters down. Yeah, so that's it. No more hotels, no more flights. There we go. So the demon Greta Thunberg gets her way, because that's what they tried it with the soft method first. They wanted you to accept your slavery, starvation, and destruction. Yeah, by using Extinction Rebellion and Greta Thunberg. Firstly, they were going to make you accept veganism and a starvation diet, and they thought they could do that first by making you think you are saving the earth by killing yourself and killing other people. Yeah, that's saving the earth. that didn't work because people just carried on as normal, and then they pulled the biggest hoax ever on the whole world, and that's it. That's what they're going with. What more can I say? Someone was watching a chef program. I don't know. And we went to the Scottish Highlands somewhere. They didn't show Lord Fancy Pants, but it was his land in the middle of nowhere. It took hours for them to get there by train. A private train, of course, private rail. Yeah, of course, Lord Fancy Pants, they arrive there by helicopter, don't they? And they're still flying internationally in their private jets, where they don't go through security. And if you remember back to 9/11, that was all to turn airports into basically a humiliation station where you get treated like you're a terrorist. You have to put all your contents in the plastic tray. Yeah, there's humiliation. Go through the scanner. You might be a terrorist. Because that's what they think of you. These people who own us, these monsters, yeah, they're treating us but they're humiliating us. They're treating us like terrorists if we don't go along with their lying narratives. What can I say? And back to that story. In the Scottish Highlands, this chef, right? And he was cooking meals with venison, freshly slaughtered venison. There was a bakery up there, even a bakery, organic bakery, yeah, because these fancy people, yeah, they eat things slaughtered on the day, and everything fresh made on the day. Not like our food, which is full of poison intentionally, and our water poison, our air poison, and of course that's why they all live high up on mountains, yeah, where the poison doesn't settle. Yeah, that's why they live on mountains in the high altitude. That's why. Yeah, and what is the poison that we all breathe? What do they call it for us? They say it's smog. Yeah, it's pollution from industry. No, it's intentional. Yeah, to keep us dumb. They want to inject you with poison, and then they want you to die before you realize your whole life has been a joke. You've been clowned. So anyway, there's an interesting part of the program, of the chef program, where he went to the farm where the deer, where the venison is sourced, and the farmer there said his family were sheep farmers, I think he said, but their business got ruined by the foot and mouth scare. Remember foot and mouth and mad cow's disease and some other one I can't remember. But he said his family's farm business was destroyed, and he had longed to return to farming, and so that's the thing. So he apparently it's difficult to just become a farmer anymore in England. After all, the minister said that we don't need any farms. Look, I did a video on it. He said we don't need any farms. So no doubt it is probably impossible to become a farmer of animals for meat, yeah, in the UK. I'm betting it's impossible. But how did he get into farming again? That's right. A very interesting thing that he said. He said, you see, I went through the what do you call it? The Wildlife Protection Society. And through the Wildlife Protection Society, I came into contact with his employer, Lord Fancy Pants, up there in the Scottish Highlands, and that's how I got the job to be a farmer again. That's right, tending to the deer herd, which Lord Fancy Pants eats. That's right, they all eat meat. The ones who aren't eating venison, that's right, they eat children and drink the blood of children and the adrenochrome and all that. That's what they are. They're monsters. And meanwhile, so the point being, their meat, for their farming, for their meat, they call it's Wildlife Protection Society. They are protecting wildlife. Yeah. See how clever they are. And what do they call it for where everyone else, all the surf class gets their meat? They call it unsustainable. It's damaging the environment. You'll have to eat maggots. Yeah, we've got to get rid of all those cows. It's unsustainable. Those cows are farting too much. Yeah, like those lying scientists say, they're destroying the environment. Yeah, so that's it. So that'll take away the meat eventually. It's a doctrine of devils, and then you'll become too weak and sickly, and your brain power will just drop to nothing, and you won't be able to fight back. And then they've won, and then I guess you'll go mad. Yeah, you'll go mad, not eating meat, having any protein, and you'll become impotent and infertile. Yeah. And then game over. That's it. That's how they're going to depopulate it. That's if, well, for everyone who survives the mass poisoning they're going to pull. Yeah, mass poisoning, and they'll say, oh, you see, we told you. It's a pandemic. Yeah, never mind that all the poison bombs are going to be dropped by aircraft. Never mind that. Yes, that's it. Game over. And the video's over. I think I might put on my mask again now. Yeah, I'll put on my clown mask. And I might watch some NASA videos, yeah? I'll watch the International Space Station live, yeah, or a rocket launch or something, and I'll wear my mask and I'll pretend that's real, shall I? Yeah, I'll pretend that's real, too, yeah? We're in hell. Monsters own us.